here from New Zealand. Now, I don't know what happened before. I don't know if anyone was online watching, but when I was setting up, obviously I clicked a button and it was recording. So yeah, I don't know what was recorded, but you wouldn't have seen much. So I do apologise if anyone obviously was on. You probably just heard a lot of dogs barking, I think. But welcome along. We're going to be looking at the playing in the rain or shine suite, and I'm going to share a couple of techniques with you, paper piecing, and I just want to share a little tip about using the Stamparatus to line up your sentiments, etc. So let's flick over to the table and I will get started. Okay, so let me just double check as always that we are rocking and rolling. Make sure that I'm beaming out after that little hiccup before. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it's taking its time to come up, but hopefully it is. Anyway, let's just get started. Playing in the rain. This is such a super cute suite. Hi Rose, welcome. Yay, I must be beaming out there if obviously if someone's saying hi to me. So fantastic. Thank you for popping in. I had to get this suite for my monthly Create With Us International, which I probably wouldn't, to be honest, looked at it, but when I got it, I've had so much fun with it. It really is a super fun suite, and really for all ages. So it comes with these cute little flowers. Oh, hi Brenton, how are you over there in Australia? Cute little flowers, white and yellow, which are super cute. They're not self-adhesive, so you need to add the glue. And this is the stamp set. Make sure that it's not glaring on there. And it comes with some fabulous dies. Now I've actually used quite a bit of the paper, but here are some of the ones that are left. One of the things that I really like when you get the designer series paper, if you get it here and you can use the dies to cut out the images, which is fantastic, and the dies do work. They do work with these, which is such a bonus. Look at these cute images, just love them. But we're going to be colouring in some today, and these ones are rain, and they're actually textured. You actually can feel those raindrops on there, sort of like they're embossed. Okay, let's set that aside. Oops, just throwing the flowers away. And we will get started with just doing some stamping. So I'm going to be doing the fox today. So actually I'll ink up this way, I think. Very good ink. Now I'm going to be doing some paper piecing. Now I don't know why I always get in my mind, have to really think about saying that, because I often go to say paper piercing. Oh, hi Cindy. Wow, fantastic. Mind you, you've been tripping away overseas and stuff, so I'm not surprised you haven't been here. Sounds like you had a fantastic time away. Here we go. Right. Now, I thought I would do this guy, my duck. I've been doing a little bit of colouring with my blends lately, and you know how you go through phases, I think, of using certain things, and then you sort of start using something else for a while, and then you come back to it and you think, oh gosh, I wish I'd been using these more. And I hadn't used my blends for a while, and am absolutely loving them again. I just find colouring like this sort of thing so easy. It really is fun. So this is the colour I'm using for this is Cajun Craze. It's a nice sort of orangey brown. Give them little white toes. So yes, I didn't really look at it and only got it because I had to do it for this assignment, and absolutely love it. Right, I'm going to add some more dark now. Just flicking up, giving that texture of fur. There we go. So I hope everyone is well and getting some fabulous crafting time in. I'm going to colour this puddle as well. Now there's dies for all of these. See what I mean about blends? This is just quick, so quick and so smooth. Okay, and I'm going to colour the flowers. So you have a little bit of everything in this. I won't colour the whole thing because I have actually cheated, and I have actually pre-die cut these. Oops, I was going to colour that in green. So I've just coloured the leaves, just quick and easy like that. And then I've done yellow daisies. Like so. And then I have die cut these out. Something I prepared earlier, all three. And then I'm going to stamp on here. So I thought I'd give him a checked coat. So to do it on some paper because I'm going to go over the edges. And there we go. Grab my scissors. There they are. So obviously if you're someone that doesn't like fussy cutting, this wouldn't be your cup of tea. But it's not much fussy cutting. I just find this such a fun. Of course, you know, if you don't want to colour, if you're not a fan of colouring, and you want to have it pre-done with a fabulous jacket on and everything already, then just use, make sure I get this right, just use the dies and die cut the images from the designer series paper. So definitely have that option. Okay. Little bit of glue. Oops, I forgot to cut his hand off. That's going to be a bit tricky actually. I didn't think of that. I need to cut his hand off. So I'm going to just make a cut in there because he doesn't want a checked hand. Hi Sylvia. You brought COVID home. Oh my gosh, is that honestly, weddings are notorious for that, aren't they? Seems to be a ongoing issue when there's crowds. So I've made a little cut in there, and when I glue that on, hopefully that is not going to be obvious. And his little hand will come through there. There we go. Perfect. And I've pre-done an umbrella. Well, hopefully I've done an umbrella. No, it's not the same size. So that's no good. I should have tested that beforehand. But that's all right. I've got some colours here. Let's do this. I had the umbrella cut for something else. I thought, oh, that's good, I'll just use it for this, but foiled. And yellow. This nice bright Daffodil Delight. Well, I hope you're not too unwell, Sylvia, with that, with the COVID. It's no good. Okay. A little bit of green there. There we go. Easily fixed. Now, another little tip I wanted to share. I wanted to add some, just pop those there. We're going to put them together in a minute. I wanted to add some colour to I want to attach these guys to a circle. And I wanted to use this, but I wanted to make them pop. So I tried it with just wiping the ink pad on, which is what I normally would do. But it didn't work. It had sort of streaks on it, which I didn't like. So what I did was I got my ink pad and my blending brush, and I just added the colour with the blending brush. So normally, as I say, I just swipe my pad over my embossing folder, but I used the blending brush and pop that in. So I've done it on the top with the Stampin' Up sign, pop that in, ran it through, and this is how it turned out. Really, really pleased with how the colour came out on that, just using the blending brush on the embossing folder. And I thought I would just give those edges a little bit of a top up. But those little raindrops are still white and they've got a blue background. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Okay. There we go. Really worked out well. Okay, so let's start putting some of this on here. I'm going to put the flowers on. So I don't know if anyone else out there's got this sweet, but it is fabulous. Right, better put the flowers into something. There we go. And, oh, I've forgotten his hat. I have done that already, and I thought a little yellow hat would be quite very English with his jacket on. There we go. Okay, let's put that on some dimensionals. I remember when I first saw paper piercing, I didn't know that's what it was, but it really confused me how people were getting these gorgeous patterns on things. Yeah, it was really confusing until someone explained it, and then I always thought it was paper piercing. Oh, using card cutting. That's a good, well, for extravaganza. That's good. You can't do anything else then. Yes, and then I thought it was called paper piercing, and I was trying to understand how that worked. So yeah, it took me a little while, but I really do love this technique. Okay, there he is. Our fox. Okay. Now the card, now the other little tip I wanted to share with you is when I am wanting to put on a sentiment, And I always stamp it on my grid paper first, and then if it's crooked, I think, oh gosh, how am I going to manage to put that on straight? Because if I straighten that up, you can see that's on quite a lean. So what I do is I pop it in my Stamparatus, and I just got this from a $2 shop. I got some clear placemats, and I just chop them, a little C in the corner. And what I then do is pop that down. I put it on where I want it, hopefully straight. Then I ink it up, stamp it on the sheet, this clear sheet. If it's crooked, obviously I change it. If it's straight, then it's perfect, and it means that I'm not wasting cardstock trying to check whether it's straight or not, and you can just clean that off and use it again another day. Okay, and I'm just going to stamp that and pop that out. Okay, let's put the card together. So it is a gatefold card. I'll pop the middle in. And I have just got a strip that was left over from making the panels to put along the bottom, which I think I've got it too long, but it's all right. I will just trim it down. Better too long than too short. There we go. And we have, I'll just give that we have this paper, which the bottom half was this more meadow looking one, and then the top half was clouds. So I've done the balmy blue panels already, and I'm just going to add these to the front. So I don't often do, I must admit, fun folds. And if I do a fun fold, I'm not really into, and that's just me, obviously, really complicated fun folds. Yeah, don't know why, I'm just not that keen on them. So I've got a belly band next, and I've already adhered some of this designer series paper, bright and happy, matches in with these flowers. So I'm going to put the join in the middle. So when you put it around, don't do it too tight. So just put it across, so because you've got to be able to move it up and down. And then I'm just going to pop some Stamp & Seal Plus on there. There we go. Perfect. And just double check, I'll put it back on again. There we go. Right, and I'm going to pop this on about so. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals across the middle. So has anyone else had a play with this sweet? What do you think of it? Okay. Put it off to the side a little bit, I think. There we go. And I've got some clouds. There's a die that cuts out 3 clouds at once, which is fantastic. Always like it when you get dies like that, or multiple dies, so you can cut things, or more than one thing at once. Certainly saves a bit of time if you're doing a few. Okay, put one there. Now, got to remember to put them just on the top, because if you've got things up on dimensionals on a card with a belly band, you're not going to be able to get it over the items on the belly band very easily. Items on dimensionals, I should say, very easily. Okay, this one. And of course, I'll just pick them up off the floor. Got these gorgeous flowers. As I say, they're not adhesive. I'm so used to things being adhesive now. But what I do is I tend to... oh, thank you, Cindy. That's so kind. Right, I've got the Pick Me tool with the putty, so perfect for this. So I'm going to put my glue on. Just going to add some flowers. My glue on first, and then I will pick up my flower. And that makes it easy. I mean, it's not hard. You know, me saying I'm used to having the self-adhesive ones, but it's certainly not hard to add them. And I think I will put one on the inside. Hopefully they're dry. It'll be nice and cute having one here. So I haven't put a sentiment on the outside. I've just done it on the inside for when you open it up. Okay, so that is the inside, and that's like a beautiful summer scene there with this cute fox there, and a very quick, easy, fun folder, I must admit, not a difficult one. I have taught this in my my in-person class, and I did this just a little simpler, exactly the same, except I've used the bunny with a paper piercing, but not die cut or in just plain background. So perfect for anyone, any level. And there's also this card as well, which I've used the designer series paper and blended on the background, which made those drops pop out. And then I have die cut, fussy cut the umbrellas and pop them up on dimensional, so it's all 3D. So as I say, there is so much you can do. I've really just touched the surface with these cards to share with you what is available. But oh, you missed. Oh, you'll have to rewatch, Grace. You'll have to give it a go and have a play. It really is fun, and I love the concept of the light of it and make it fun. So take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this card. If you did enjoy, please share the video and comment. Love to hear from you. And I will see you all again next week. Take care. Bye.